Good morning, folks. Right, I'm out with two cars today. I have the WPL C54 and the Austar Injora version of the SG1803, I think it is. I'll try giving the two of them a run out here. So, without further ado, let's see how it scrambles its way up this hill. It's only 4 degrees this morning, a bit on the chilly side. I'm only running on a 900 milliamp 2S LiPo. Now I'll be doing 2 test runs here with this, using this electronic setup, and then I'll be doing another one with the V3 electronic setup. And I will be making my choice on which of the two I prefer. I mean, you miss the sound kit side of it. Now, how does it cope with this slope? Are these tyres good enough? Okay, it rolled. Let's try it again. Whoa. This is going to take a little finesse to try and get up there, so I'm going to have to change my angle of attack. Whoa. Made it that time. I didn't realise quite how top heavy this was. It's not very good for side handling. As you can see, it does not like side hilling. Half the problem is trying to get a decent angle. Trying to get a decent angle on this. You have to get bang on square to what you're trying to climb, or you have no chance of getting up. It runs well. There's a decent amount of grip in the tyres, but you just have to be very careful because it's a bit on the top heavy side. good. It's not like the C44. It does stop itself, but the C44 would just roll. So this is a better gearbox setup. And a lot of you like the 2-speed boxes. Personally, I just don't like them. Having the second servo just means there's something else to go wrong. Let's try hitting these roots over here. I'm not taking this through mud. I mean, that would just be absolute insanity. Oh heck. There's a slight spur on there and I sent it. Yes, I'm quite pleased with this. I mean, the big difference between this and the likes of the C34 or C44 is that they're a very narrow track wheelbase. So your chance of tipping is quite a lot higher. Right, well, that will do that. I'm quite pleased with that. I will come back out another day and I will change the what do you call it? Change the electronics over to the V3. And see how it fares. Now, undo the little Austar Injora. There's a button. You need to press and hold. Yes, it seems to be produced by quite a number of different companies. Probably the one company, but I don't know whether it's SG that makes it or whether it's Austar and Injora that does it. And Austar and Injora, it has no name, no number, just 1/18th scale. A lot of you know it as the SG 1803, so oops, we'll go with that. Now the tyres on this are tiny. They are far smaller than Panda Hobbies tyres, so ground clearance is going to be an issue. Having said that, going across the ruts, it's proving to be remarkably capable. Now that I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting it to flip over backwards. But then there's no real weight in this truck, so standing on its bumper. Oops. Come on, fingers. Flipping cold out here today. I don't think that's going to cope. No. I'll need to do some modifications with it, maybe add some lead to the front end, try and get it down, because it is just too light in the front. So I think I'm going to struggle trying to get up here. Whoa! I actually didn't struggle going up. I tumbled it when I reversed. Now that surprised me. I mean, if it struggled with that other little hill, I didn't think it had a chance in hell of getting up that. It's so light, this little thing. So light. I seriously think it will struggle here. I mean, leaves on something this size are a major obstacle, you know. This thing is very, very light. Considering its size, it's doing remarkably well. It only has spring shocks, so you really are rather limited in. Ooh. Yep, high centre on a pile of leaves. We know it has a habit of toppling over backwards. Good thing is it does seem to have a drag brake. It's holding itself very well on the slope. As long as you're facing the slope and not facing away from it. It has reasonable flexibility for something so small. Doing remarkably well. Let's see how it copes with rutted and muddy surfaces. So easy to high centre it. There's such a low ground clearance. Yeah, I thought I was fine there. The cold starting to power on the batteries very quickly here. Come on. Battery life in these little trucks is not amazing. I mean, granted, I am not using the little 2S LiPo that this came with, which is only 350 milliamps. I have in the back of this a 700 milliamp 2-cell Li-ion battery. But I would say for its size and for its price, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gone up quite a bit in price now. It performs really quite well. Pardon me, I just need to. You seriously need to plan very carefully what type of terrain you're going to take this over, as it has some severe limitations, especially ground clearance. Things that you think it would go over, it gets hung up on. But for the money, it's not a bad little bit of kit at all. That's all for today. It's absolutely Baltic. My fingers are turning numb. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. That notifies you when I next post another video. But that's all for today, folks. Catch you all on the next video. Bye for now.